Hi everyone, have you ever been to Olive Garden and tried their Zuppa Toscana soup? Well, today I want to share with you a copycat duplicate recipe that is so yummy, so filling, and so tasteful. So let's go ahead and let's get started now. Okay, so it is so cold outside today. The high for us is 47 degrees, and literally 2 days ago we were at 78 degrees for a high. So that's why I thought it would be perfect weather to make soup in. And so what we have here is we have some bacon, and I'm going to use about 4 or 5 slices of bacon. We have the sweet Italian sausage. And if you want to, they also have it that it comes in the ground. It is already ground up. But as you see, this was on sale and I'm using it today. So I'll just take the casing off of it and fry the sausage up. We also have Parmesan cheese, which we'll use as a garnishment after the soup is done. And we have some heavy cream here, some chicken broth, and we have 5 potatoes that we're going to cut up. And I have a Vidalia onion here. I have some white wine, which I'm just going to use just a little bit as I saute my onions and garlic. I'll sweat that with the white wine. And I'm also going to use about, let me get it real quick, some garlic, guys. I'm going to use about, I was starting to peel it, but about maybe 3 cloves of garlic, and then we'll have some breadsticks back here to go along with it. So what I'm going to do now is I have some kale that's growing in my garden that we're going to use. You'll need about 2 cups of kale. So I'm going to go ahead and get the kale, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get started. Okay, so it may look sunny out here, guys, but it is cold. It is so cold. So I know I also shared in a video that we're going to begin transitioning over into our spring and summer garden. So what I'm going to do today, because I have like 3 different types of kale, I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of these. And then I have another plant over here. I'm going to take the rest of that one. And then I think it'll be nice to add a little bit of this purple kale in there too, just for some nice color and mixture. So we got our kale all harvested, and every single time I say this, y'all, I say this video is not going to be long, and it's not. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to go like step by step by step. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to brown my sausage. I'm going to drain that and drain the fat off. Then I'm going to go ahead and cook about 4 to 5 slices of bacon, and I'm going to drain everything but about 2 tablespoons I'm going to drain everything, and I'll leave about 2 tablespoons of the bacon grease in there. Then I'm going to saute my onion. I'm going to do about half an onion and eye it, and then I'm going to do the garlic here, and I'm going to add a little bit of the white wine like I talked about, and then I'll come back and we'll go to the next step. So all I'm doing now is I'm letting my pan get hot, and what I went ahead and did was I pulled the casing off of the sausage links so that it'll be easier to work with once we start getting everything ground up. So once the pan is hot, like I like it, we'll go ahead and we'll brown our sausage. Again, we'll drain it. We'll go ahead and put, we'll see how many slices of bacon will fit in this pan right here. How many ever slices that'll fit in there, that's how many I'm going to do today. And then I'm going to save about 2 tablespoons of the bacon grease, and then we'll be ready for our next step. Okay, so my bacon is done and I'm about to pull it out, but I don't know what is going on with me today. I don't even know why I cooked this bacon in this pan, because I'm gonna cook the soup in this pot that I pulled out. And to be honest, I could have cooked everything in there and just drained it. I don't know why I did that, but I'm going to just take about 2 tablespoons of bacon grease out of this pan that I just fried the bacon in, and then I'm going to wipe down all of this grease first, and then I'm going to saute my onions and finish up the rest of the recipe with the pot that I should have started with to begin with. So let me get everything cleaned up, and then we'll go ahead and get our onions and garlic sauteed. This coal must have me working backwards, but anyway, I have about 2 tablespoons of bacon grease in here. I'm just waiting for it to get hot. Now what I'm going to do first is go ahead and start sauteing my onions and let them start getting semi-soft, and then I'll add the garlic in a little bit later, because I don't want the garlic to burn, because it will become bitter. So I'm going to get my pan hot, and then we'll start with the garlic and the onions, and we'll go ahead and start pulling this soup together, because this is the perfect time for it. And I know all of it's pretty much will go tonight with our family. At this point, I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit and go ahead and add my garlic, because like I said, I don't want my garlic to burn. It tends to become bitter when it does. So I just turned it to like a medium setting, and then now I'm going to add the garlic and just keep stirring it until it's softened, and then I will add the white wine to kind of cover the bottom and let that simmer for a little bit and let the alcohol cook out, and then we'll be ready to add like our chicken broth and our seasonings and our potatoes. Everything has reduced, and for me, I can smell when the alcohol has really left. So the alcohol is gone, everything has reduced. And what I did is I sliced up my potatoes in about a 1/2 inch slices, and then I don't know if you can see it. Okay, and then I halve them. Now a lot of times I will also do them diced. If you like them diced, you can do it that way also. But I just wanted them maybe a little bit chunkier this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in this 32 ounce. I'm going to turn the heat up, pour in the 32 ounce of the chicken broth, and let that start coming to a boil. And then I'm going to add my potatoes and seasonings. Now, I don't buy the hot Italian sausage, but I will put a little bit of red pepper flakes in there. Not enough to make it hot, but just to flavor it. And then you also want to taste your broth to make sure that it is well seasoned. Not salty, but seasoned. I like my food seasoned. So you want to taste your broth, and then if you need to add anything, you can go ahead and add it then, and just adjust it so it's nicely flavorful. Now we're basically just bringing this up to a boil and just cooking the potatoes until they're soft. And then we'll go ahead and add our bacon, our sausage, and put everything together. And it really is an easy soup to make, and it's really quick. So like I say, definitely on those cold days. And it's also a great way to get the kids to eat some greenery. We're going to add in the kale at the very end. So it's a great way for the kids to eat their greens. So I'm going to go ahead and turn everything up, let the potatoes get soft, and then we'll come back. Okay, so our potatoes have gotten nice and fork tender, nice, and they're ready. So all I'm going to do now, after since the potatoes are done, I'm going to go ahead. I have my heat on low. I'm going to stir in my cream. I'm going to start off with 1 cup. Now, a lot of times I have to cook as I go, and what I mean by that, like if I need to add more or maybe add more liquid, I'll do it that way. But right now I'm going to go ahead and add my cream, my sausage, my bacon, and put the kale in. I'm going to put the kale in first, but it will cook down. It'll look high, but it'll cook down. And then once that simmers for a few minutes, I'll check it. Once again, I'll check the seasoning, make adjustments as needed, and then we'll go ahead and pretty much everything is ready to serve. While I'm stirring this, I just wanted to come back. So far, I started off with a cup of cream and then our kale. But now, while this is simmering and cooking down, I'm going to put the top back on here. I am going to go ahead and put the breadsticks in so that everything will be done right about at the same time. Our kale has reduced and everything is pretty much done. You can leave it on low. And like I said, while the kale was reducing, I went ahead and put our breadsticks in the oven, so they're ready. So now all you have to do is just get some bowls out, and I have a ladle here, and you are ready to serve. So it's just like you're at Olive Garden and you get the endless soup and salad. If you want to make a salad to go with this and the breadsticks, that would be a perfect lunch or dinner. All we need to do now is bring out our soup bowls and our soup spoons, and everyone can serve themselves and enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I definitely hope you give it a try. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also share this with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, we would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. So make sure that you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time that we upload a video. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.